What?
And welcome back to the Thursdays the Best Days podcast, episode 258, 258. Doesn't do math right. Hey, Google, turn RGB lights on. No, yay. Hi, Bruno.
Hi, Nick.
Bam. Look at that. It only takes Google like 15 seconds to figure out what I have to say. I have an old one, though. Dude, I do
I have a
have
dead
an old.
one.
Do you have a dead one?
Yeah, you want a hockey puck?
I don't think I've ever had someone tell me they had one die.
Okay. Die is a little. How do I explain this?
What'd
I
you do?
think something. I think something is fucked up with the mute switch. Because it flickers on and off of mute at like Mach Jesus. So I just unplugged it. I think this is an OG one. Like day one, I went and bought one of these.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
But it's the mini, not the big one, so it's not quite
I still have
original.
always. I still always have wanted the Google, the hub, the home hub.
Yeah, with the screen.
Yeah.
I just, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think it would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know what I would want it for. I'm
Well,
waiting for you to get it and tell me how great it is, and then I'll want one.
there's a screen. I don't know.
I know, but like, why? That's the question.
You can see some of the stuff.
Yeah.
I've always wanted one for like, I don't know, dumb. I guess I don't know where I'd put it, but it would be nice to see. I guess I don't know, the bedroom. I guess bedroom. I'd have it on the dresser, because when I'd wake up, I could at least, I don't have to ask it for anything. I could just look at the weather and like I could look at. I
Fair.
don't
Yeah.
I don't care about my commute, but it'd be cool to see like what it says my ETA. Like, oh, there's no
Yeah.
crashes, there's no detours. Not that I need it, but just like as reassurance. Like I don't want to pull up my. I'm not gonna pull up my like. So I like Google Maps because of all the stupid features it does, but like it's annoying to want to use on a daily basis when you know where you're going, like to work.
That is true until you have a vehicle with Android Auto that when you plug your phone in, it auto suggests your commute to work and you can tap it once and be done with it.
Yeah, but I always tend to leave mine on media. I don't have that, but when like on my phone or on my like Jeep console where I can pick like a couple things, I always like it on my uh book so I can see what the title of the chapter is and how much longer I have in a chapter.
Fair.
I I
Is
I
that
do it.
Android Auto or is that
That's
in your like
that's just the built-in Jeep Media thing. But
gotcha. Yeah.
I still like it on the book thing because I can hit it to replay if I need something reread, because obviously once it passes, but books tend to be a little bit more. Books, you can't like just if you miss something in a podcast, you kind of just move on and hope they restate it or you kind of
Yeah.
like eat it. But in books, it's definitely not that way. So
Yep.
I tend to be on the book screen to be able to hit rewind on like 15 seconds back. What was that?
Yeah.
Or
I know
like
what you mean.
pause. What's how long do I have in this chapter? That screen makes all the difference when it comes to like
Yeah.
audiobook type stuff.
Um and you might so I got an update to Android Auto like I don't know, a couple weeks ago
Mhm.
where instead of it all being solely one thing, it now does either that or it chops off a chunk of the one side and it can have up to two things. Usually
Gotcha.
is my media on the side.
Yeah.
So it might still do what you're saying. So
I like Android Auto, but I hate using my median more and more. Like I hate having it be more and more because I hate using it more. Try to use it for as
hold on.
little as possible.
Android Auto?
I hate using my console. I like just using the
Oh,
button.
I see what you mean.
I hate I hate that it become more dependent on this big ass tablet that I don't like.
So my use case is usually like I plug my phone in and let it do whatever the hell it wants, which is usually bring up my maps and that side chunk of whatever's playing.
Mhm.
I don't touch it really unless I'm trying to go somewhere. Um, and half the
Yeah.
time I unplug my phone, type in the directions on my phone because it's the stupidest thing that I can't type on my phone when it's connected to my car
Yeah.
for whatever reason, and then plug it back in and make it work again. And it like auto just
And
shoves everything.
you know what's gonna happen to me? I fucking just get so many goddamn notifications for work shit. I just don't want to need. I don't need another screen popping them up for me. Trying to be
Hmm.
helpful.
I think mine does have a little pop up when I get Discord stuff
Bro, you know how many
because it
emails?
does try and read them to me. Yeah,
You know how many emails and Teams messages and like calls
you
I
might
get
be
a
able to.
day?
It might take some setup, but you could probably like go through all that once and tell it, "Hey, don't bother my car with this shit." You might be
Man,
able to. I don't know.
I fucking have like 30 emails since I've left work.
That's
Most
too
of them
many.
most of them are bullshit, but like I still get them.
Yeah,
Well, I get an email for every email that's detected as non-good in the company. I just verify that it is not good. So I get that. And I get everyone wants to sell me something. So I get a bunch of those. And then I get a bunch of tickets that close that I get like, oh, this is what they were, blah, blah, blah. I get a bunch of other shit. I just get so much shit. I think the thing that's gonna trigger me the most when I'm older, you know how people like hear the iPhone alarm sound and they get panic? That's gonna be
dude,
the out.
I get that panic just because of Fredo,
Bro, that man like literally leaves his phone like right next to his mic and just lets it go off.
bro. That thing for your wedding, right?
Mhm.
You got there. We went to bed at like 2 o'clock, like late, you know. 6 a.m. rolls around. It's Friday. Normally he would have work, right?
Mhm.
His alarm, I've never heard an alarm louder than this. Just like the basic Apple alarm at, I don't know, like EDM concert blow your eardrums out level. I'm
Mhm.
across the way, like on the other side of the house, but on the same floor as him, and it scared me awake.
Damn.
Fee was right next to him. I don't know what, like, it
Mhm.
was terrifying.
Um, his wedding. He does not unless he's so bad at advertising this wedding. I'm my like three things I'm gonna trash on about this wedding. One, I don't know what my fucking sides are.
Okay,
Ridiculous.
let's back up a little bit, okay? This weekend coming up, me and Nick are going to see each other because we're going to Fredo's wedding up in Rochester area.
First wedding in my life that it's I'm going to a wedding because my friend is getting married. Every other wedding up to this point has been a family obligation, which I don't hate
Really?
my family, but it's not like
No, it's a little different feeling.
you're going to a family wedding because it's a family event and you're going to go see all your relatives and people that you're not related to, but you're related to someone and you have like a connection like, oh, this is who they are to me. It's like, oh, well, this is who they are to me, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Or they've been Madeline's friends or Madeline's family, or it
Okay.
was my own wedding, but I have not personally had a friend get married that I was just going to the
I
wedding
see.
because it was it was like I'm like, hey, my friend's getting married. I'm going to his wedding. This is the first one in my
I
life.
think yours was the first for me, actually.
I,
Like you're saying that it's
like
a friend, not a
it's
family or an
excluding a
obligation
lot,
thing.
but it's definitely a different reason to
Yeah.
go to like you sit in a different section. You don't necessarily know people, so it's not about like, oh, did you say hi to your cousin Linda over there?
Yeah.
Who? Yeah, you've met them before. When? Well, you might have been 3, but you met them.
Yeah.
Bro, that was like some of the people I invited. It was just like you got to invite them. I'm like, who are they?
Dude, I think I think there's like a 40 count of people that I should invite for a wedding if I ever have one.
Yeah.
I should invite my Swiss banker relative person, Philip, in Switzerland.
Philip.
Yeah,
You
he
know,
came for my cousin's wedding.
you gotta pull it.
But yeah,
But
no, like it's a long list for that Italian side of the family, dude.
no, you know, there's a comedian I need to find. But he had a whole skit on like Italians are the only people you can be like openly racist to because it's all nothing about it is not real.
I just the other week I don't know how it came up, but family and stuff came up. I was like, yeah, my friend was making a joke about all Italians being related because of me to my family, and he didn't
Hey,
know it.
it, man, yeah. Oh wait, back to the things I'm upset about the wedding. One, I don't know my sides. It's really
I
stupid.
don't understand how that's happening. Like
You know,
we talk to the person getting married like almost every day.
bro, he couldn't even tell me.
That's what I mean.
I have my invitation out there that I think completely states like what you guys were like, beef
Yeah.
tips with some like potato, like average wedding
What
size. I'm
was
like,
the other side? Do you remember?
my
Or
in
not
mine?
side? That it was steak or was it chicken or fish?
Yeah,
I can't
it
remember.
was encrusted chicken.
Ah, yeah.
I think it was,
Okay.
I want to say Parmesan encrusted chicken, but I think
Yeah.
that's definitely a meal I eat at other times. But I think it was
Yeah.
Parmesan encrusted chicken.
What'd you go for? Or are you and Madeline doing one of each?
We did one of each and then kind of
Yeah.
like
Okay.
split it.
Yeah. See, that's the
Um,
cheat. That's the
I think I technically got the chicken though.
okay.
I know I ate all of my most. She had a bite or two of mine, but she didn't even finish hers. But I
Yeah.
definitely finished all of mine, and I finished all the rest of hers. So I had
I
both.
will say I got the chicken at your wedding. It was delicious.
I
I'm gonna
don't know
put
what
it
I
out there.
got. I really don't know what I got for Fredo's. I think
I
two.
think I think I went with steak for Fredo.
I think we might have done steak. I have no idea. It's gonna be a surprise at this point.
Yeah. I'm.
Once, but like what? What if it's
Hopefully
spare?
you
I
get
don't.
a plate at least.
Hope,
The
hopefully I get
I
sides.
still cannot believe that didn't get a plate of food.
I swear he RSVP'd, or I swear I told
No,
when.
it was Fredo that didn't, but
No, I
didn't get a
swear
plate.
he swears he didn't RSVP, but I swear he did. Because I feel like
I
I kept saying to Matt, I'm like, oh no, I know he's coming. He must have just forgot to do it. But I feel like I've told
yeah,
her multiple times that
I don't
like
know.
he was coming.
It worked. It was no big deal.
No, yeah, but
I can't believe that the person who always has trouble with food didn't get a plate.
man, he did something in his previous life. I have no idea. But
He was one of the people that torments fast food workers. That's what it
he
was.
must have been.
It has to. It's the only reason.
Oh, he doesn't have Fredo doesn't have a registry, unless I can't find it. But it's not on their website. Because with how well we've been playing out this trip with people, I'm like, well, I guess we're not doing a big group get. I feel bad because like you guys all got like I don't want him to feel like left out, but I got him some stuff. So, but I was like, oh, let me look at the registry to see if they listed anything, but they don't list a registry. So, um, take that L. I don't know
Yeah, I don't know. I thought I saw one, but I couldn't.
where.
I don't remember. No, I don't, actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I did.
Yeah, there was a FAQ, and I'm like, oh, that must be where it is, or it has to be a tab, but it's not. Oh, if you do the wedding party, you can see a picture of Burry.
I know I saw that.
um, not to, I didn't realize, I didn't know how close Fredo and Drew were, or Fredo and Burry were. I knew they were
I know that
close,
yeah, they,
but I didn't. I like until I like he said it until he said it the other day. He was in the wedding. I was like, oh, he's just a groomsman. But then he said
no,
best man the other day, and I'm like,
yeah,
oh, I didn't realize he was best man. Again, I knew they were friends. I knew they were close. I just didn't realize they were like that close.
yeah. I think that was it was a quick and very well meshed match kind of thing.
No, I yeah, no, I. It's just
Because like I only started hearing about Fredo like I don't know 5 years ago, maybe something like
well,
that. Maybe a
I
little
was
bit more than that.
I was in Discord before he was in Discord. So
You were very close though, like the two of you, I
yeah,
think.
but he missed the whole PUBG summer. He was not around for any of the PUBG summer.
You're right.
I showed up
I, I think I heard about him before you started
right.
coming around though, because me and Burry talk a lot
Well, that's what I
too.
mean. You and Burry were doing stuff for a while, um, and then I was around. Like the first time I started talking was around December when we did some Terraria stuff, and then like I dipped out for a couple months because I didn't actually do much gaming,
Yeah,
and then I came back when I fully built my PC, and then I
yeah.
kind of just stuck around. But
But
Fredo
like,
missed the whole PUBG because I was right near. We did Black Wake to PUBG to then.
oh my God, Black Wake. I
That
forgot
was the
about
first
that.
big game. That was like the first big game that I was playing with you guys.
God
That
damn.
big.
Yeah,
Sensationalized.
we're gonna have to create like a timeline.
Yeah. Because Dit and I came around the same time because we were both like
Yeah,
roughly the same.
yeah. Same
But
circumstance, being
yeah,
from school with Fee.
yeah, I close, still close in relative terms of it all being said and done. But definitely there
Yeah,
was
like
months
at
difference.
least in my mind it is for sure
Yeah.
because when I think about it, I think back 12 years now to when I
Hmm.
started talking with Burry and hanging around.
No, yeah,
So like in
yep,
that span, it's very close.
yep.
I do think I heard the name Fredo a few times, like a year maybe before you even.
Yeah, I
You know, like they did stuff together a lot. I think.
so. And then what was the other thing? I don't know if there was another thing. I don't think so. No, I think that was it. I was just upset that I couldn't find a place to buy them what they wanted, and then
Yeah,
I couldn't figure out what I could eat. Honestly, just because I hate asparagus, and I didn't want to pick a meal that like picked asparagus with it.
I have a feeling it's gonna be same sides.
Yeah, but what if the one has asparagus?
Maybe the other one
What
will
if the
have
steak has
asparagus then
mushrooms?
too. I mean, I can handle not eating
I,
mushrooms.
I
You
just
just you just made me a little upset.
I just oh I have my tie. I want floury.
Ooh, that's a nice one. I like
Yeah,
it.
that's just on my desk. Yeah, pack tomorrow.
Same. I might do it tonight though. I don't know.
No, I left work early because I couldn't mow my lawn last weekend. All the fucking rain we got, nonstop goddamn rain the past couple like week at this point.
Yeah, it rained today here.
Yeah, I was driving home. I left work like 2 hours early. I was driving home and I saw the rain. I saw the rain here, like one of those rains that you can see it dumping down
Oh
because it's
yeah.
sunny,
Uh
and I
huh.
see it dumping over here. I'm like, that better be. I hope my house is like
Not
hitting the
in that.
gap. I got home and it was like sunny. I'm like, let's rip the thing, and I like rip the cord, fucking do all that. You goddamn cost me a freaking can of stain because I was moving shit out of the way so your car can came in, and I didn't realize the one bag had a can of stain in it. And I dropped on the ground and
Oh man.
exploded. The only positive thing I'll say about it is we didn't like the color, so we'll just take the
Good. There you go.
we'll take the L on that. But bro, I didn't realize your car. I think is definitely gonna fit lengthwise, but until like I put it on, it's so long.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked you if you had a long garage or not
It
when you
it
said that.
I mean the only thing it'll fit. I moved it. I put like on the ground 218 inches. Um, you have some space on the front and back. Not a lot, but that's because I don't have nowhere to put like my goddamn snowblower.
Yeah, I mean, it'll work. Whatever.
So yeah, I I'd rather my garage come down on your new car than like the fucking the one time you park it outside for a few days. The
Well, I
biggest
appreciate the
goddamn
care you're
like
taking for my truck that you hate.
no, because I'd feel so bad that like you drove it, you parked it in the driveway, and then
No.
like the fucking biggest hailstorm known to man comes through, and like now if it goes through my garage roof and then into your car, like I feel less bad
At
being
that
like
point, what happens happens.
I'm like your insurance can't say I didn't try everything in my power to protect your car. So, but yeah, you know, I want to say cars were smaller back in the day when they built garages, but they weren't. They were fucking tanks.
You should see what I have to do to pull my dad's van into the garage.
Do you?
Yeah.
You have pretty. I thought you had tall door. No, you have normal sized doors. For some
On
reason, I
the
thought you had like.
garage, they're normal. On the shed, they're 10 foot.
Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking your garage had 10-foot ones. But I'm thinking your shed.
The top is you got about, I don't know, inch and a half with
Yeah.
the way it
Yeah.
comes
Yeah.
in. There's about, I don't know, an inch on each mirror on the sides.
You don't have like. No, you don't have like the special hide doors, right?
No, they're normal
Okay.
garage doors.
Okay.
But like, I think they're 7 by 8,
Mm.
and with the tow mirrors, it's literally an inch on each side. So you gotta nail it every time you come in. And then I have a block that I put down behind one wheel that stops me at the right spot
Yeah.
because guessing would not go well.
No. Madeline wants me to after next summer is when I pay off my Jeep. Instead of her getting it right away, she wants me to buy like a basically like a truck you traded in. You're like find like the Ranger that like a you or like some old guy
Sure.
traded in and buy like
Yeah.
that for like 10 G's or less.
Yeah. Might have to go a little older than mine, but yeah.
Yeah, or the yeah
Or mileage or whatever,
the
Not
mileage
not as nice
not
of, like mine was a
not
sport.
exactly yours, but like
Yeah.
uh
No, I'm
the
following. I got
idea
you.
of like just a smaller truck that was taken okay care of. I don't need to like
Yeah.
have it rusted out. Like
Yeah.
you know what I've started liking the Nissan. I think they're Frontiers.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hear too much about them. I just saw one today actually.
Our neighbor has one. I want to like talk to like two neighbors in like 90s. One has like I think dementia, so like he doesn't drive it, but I think it was his truck. But they move it around, so I think they kind of use it. But it's an awesome size. It's
You
an awesome
talking like
little
one of
truck.
these guys right here?
I'm talking. Yes and no. Let me post a picture of like what I'm talking. Exact. Like I think
Okay.
this is like their
Okay.
exact model that I kind of liked.
Okay, I think that is the same thing. Just
I,
I think the
I
picture's a fancy one.
yes.
Yeah. Do you know, is that my question is how many doors is that?
It's a single row.
I know, but I see a door here actually. So
I
that's at least a 3 door car.
is
Like
it? I swear theirs
my
doesn't open because when I look at it bigger, it don't see like any like seam on the.
so my Ranger was a 4 door. I definitely liked that I had doors on both sides instead of one side. Sometimes they're
Yeah.
only one side, and sometimes they're only one side on the passenger side, which is like the worst of every world.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is like third car. Third
Yeah,
car doesn't
I know what
actually
you're saying.
matter about anything.
Yeah,
Kind of like just the 1 day a week driver hauler every once in a while that like pick it
yeah.
up, put it down.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
Um, crew cab is 4 doors.
Getcha. Okay. Yeah, that's
Oh wait,
there.
no, hold on. Never mind. That was bad wording. King cab with 2 doors and seating for four. Are they those jump seats like they were in my truck?
I think so. Yeah,
Dude, those seats were so dumb.
they are. I won't use them.
Like, I don't know if you ever knew this. My back seats in my Ranger faced each other.
I've seen. Yes, I've seen them.
They were ugh, not good. Not a fan of that.
But those they they go for reasonable-ish prices on
Yeah,
if you're
I'm
trying to look
sure.
for like the lower end, like I said.
Yeah,
Um,
I support it. I understand it.
like I'm on
For you to go
car.
get your mulch or whatever.
Yeah, like I'm not saying. Actually, I would actually probably even I'd probably look at this one if it was next summer. I would look at this one. You know, ten $8,000 for 100 and something thousand miles for that many years. It was just a small. It was it was
Yeah,
an old man driver car that he drove around so many miles and what third not 8 like almost 25 years.
yeah. Like this, I don't see a door.
Yeah.
Which, the more I look at it, that's like real small back there. I think it would be fine. It was just
No, but
really nice to have that door to be able to open it up and throw stuff in it and
no,
not
I
be a pain
yeah,
in
yeah,
the ass.
yeah, yes and no. Because again, it's not supposed to be like it's supposed to just be not much.
Yeah, and if you're not using it all the time, I don't think it would be
If
as
I'm
big of a
going to the
deal.
store and if I'm taking it to the store and buying something with it, it's either sit it on the lap or take my car that's actually meant for like putting stuff in like the back
Yeah,
seat.
I think it means less when I think of it in that situation.
Like
I
I'm
just
not gonna
remember
go.
how much I liked having a door,
Oh yeah,
but
if
that
I'm
it
going,
was my only vehicle kind of thing.
yes,
So,
if I'm going to the grocery store, I'm not gonna take it. You know,
exactly.
I'm just not going to Lowe's, and Madeline might have to put some like bird seed on her lap, because it like we
Yeah,
maybe
it's
something in
whatever.
the bed or something like that.
Trade offer though. K truck.
I want one, but they're like the price of this when I.
I know. Dude, I
Yeah.
just like they seem like the perfect vehicle for what you're looking for.
No, yeah,
Little
but
K truck, just bomb around town in this tiny little thing.
heck yeah, but yeah, that's all. It's really all I'm looking. I'm looking for that something that I can get paid off in 2 or 3 years quickly. Um, looks like it was just taken care of by
Yeah,
someone that probably just an old guy that wanted a truck.
I'm with you.
I've
I
never had a
like it.
Nissan, but I've never had people complain about Nissan. It's one of those brands that's flown so under the radar. I don't hate it.
Yeah,
I don't love it.
I mean, like
I'm
they're the
open to
ones.
other brands, but like they just
It's
hit
a
the
it's a
price range.
Japanese brand. I don't think it's gonna be junk, especially not the motor. You know,
No,
I don't see it being an issue.
it's an under the brand radar for me. You
Yeah,
don't hear too many people talk about it. I don't know too
except
many
for
people
like
that.
GTRs, but
That's a whole.
I know, but that's a Nissan.
It is a Nissan, but do they make the engines for those, or do they take someone
I think
else's engine
so.
for them?
No,
Okay,
I think they make them.
gotcha. I don't know. That's a whole world I don't know about.
Yeah, and I mean like the Altima, the like highway fucking terror. Those things run forever.
They do.
So yeah,
Hey, getting a Nissan truck is like getting a K truck but bigger. It's like its older brother. It's the American
kinda.
older
Yeah,
brother.
that's allowed to be in America.
Bro, why? I know there are businesses that import K trucks, but I don't understand what like so many people would buy them.
So like, okay, here's the deal, right? There's some bullshit laws that if a car wasn't sold here, they have to wait 25 years until it can be imported. So, like, for instance, I mentioned GTRs earlier. The Skyline R34, like the Fast and Furious
Hmm.
R34, the hugely popularized and maybe idolized car might be a better term. That age is coming up soon. I think
Mm-hmm.
in 2026, they all become legal, or like a big chunk of them become legal to import. But because they were never sold here, you can't do that. You can't like import them early without special reasons.
Just start selling them here.
I think that people like Ford and Chevy lobby for that not to happen because they want to sell more
Build
trucks.
one. I don't care if Ford builds one. I'll take. Give me an F truck. Give me an give me an F-25.
I'm
don't,
in.
don't
Also, like I think they're pretty unsafe, and that might be a reason why they aren't here.
bro. Some states
Also,
allow
like
like.
it's like also,
See, you're really fighting for the side you don't want to be fighting for.
oh, I know. Like our country is sprawled out very wide with high speed limits, right?
Yeah,
When you think of Japan, you think of like city streets and like slow back roads.
throw throw a high CC. No, fuck it, Bruno.
That's the
Throw a good S.
problem. They don't belong going that fast. That's the problem.
Fuck it. Just ban them on the highways.
Because that'll work.
Out of all the shit Pennsylvania lets happen on our goddamn roads, we're gonna start drawing the line at a K truck. Out of all the fucking
No,
buggies and
yeah,
tractors and
yeah,
fucking
yep,
tarring, chipping our road, out of all the
dude, fuck
bullshit that
that.
happens on our roads,
Yep,
we
you
would
got it.
fucking draw a line at goddamn K truck.
I'm with you. I want them.
I hate the state.
Give me a van too. Best of both worlds. Truck and a van. I could probably
I
park them side by side in my garage.
have to fucking get my car inspected this month. Hit that special number of the month matches the month, so I need to go pay for a new sticker.
Yep.
But you know, I always wait. I don't think it matters, but I always wait towards the end of the month. That way, I get my full value of the month. But I think they
Yeah.
just always. I think you get like, if I like get it inspected in May, if it's up in May and I get inspected in May, they give me a June sticker. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Mm,
Because that's what happened the last
really?
time.
I usually get the same sticker.
Last time I got it, they like, I don't know why, but I got it like another month. But I got it like the last day of the
Interesting.
month.
Maybe that's why.
Again, I try to milk. I try to milk the like
So like,
the.
there's a being that I don't drive my truck enough to have to do emissions.
Hmm.
I have to go a full year from when I got my truck inspected.
Right.
Like
So
365
yeah, you
days.
can't go a day sooner.
Yeah.
No,
So
I
fun.
yeah. Again, I literally think I wait till the last day, and I feel maybe they just had a new set of stickers. They threw like a six one on there, and I got lucky,
Yeah. I
or
don't know. Maybe.
maybe it's how it works. It might be false. it might just not matter. But like I feel like I'm gaming the system by waiting.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't. Just like I need to redo
Stupid
it.
inspections.
I like my
Just give me a
registration. I need
Montana plate.
yeah. Well, no. I hate inspections, but I do like that we have. When I look at on the road, I know there's some like semi half decent cars on the road versus like the guy I work with from Florida. He's like, oh yeah, as long as it has an engine and wheels, it basically is legal.
Which is true.
And he's like, yeah, there's a lot of shit cars, and people, I'm, I am somewhat happy. I know there's like reasonable cars on the road from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but like, are they inspected, all of them? I don't know.
I don't know, like to some reasonable degree.
True, yeah. You're right. I think
Like I
that
know
the
you had
roads
some
would
bolder
take care of the
tires.
ones that aren't inspected, like rattle them to pieces.
Yes. Fucking one pothole in the goddamn rusted frame just like crunches.
Yeah, exactly.
Crunch. Um, but yeah. Shoot, uh I had I bought clothes in like person for the first time since like the beginning of COVID.
Really?
It's like so weird. I went to Kohl's because I wanted to get I needed new pants. And
Okay.
we were going to Costco and there's a Kohl's right there. And I'm like, oh, let me stop. Let me like see. Let me see if they have like my size and stuff. And like, I guess I was surprised because I, I just remember being a kid and like you just got to get lucky with like them having your sizes. But I think now with distribution being so much better than it is, um, no, zoom in by the Costco, super zoom in. It's in yeah,
Yeah,
up by the
I was looking for like where it was in relation to everything
uh.
because the Costco I know is in Lancaster. I was curious
Everyone thinks
where.
the Costco in Lancaster, but that one's just the one I think of.
Yeah, I had a feeling it wasn't the one in Lancaster, but
Yeah.
I was just curious where you were going.
We'll pass by pseudo near it. Um, uh, yeah, but I think like with how much faster distribution is and like shipping things are compared to when I was a kid, stores are having better inventory because as soon as they like go out of a pant size, they like reorder and they have more stock quickly, which I think is a
It
far
might be
cry
like a
from.
tracking thing too,
I think you're right. There's probably better systems in place to be like, hey, this needs reordered, and it's
yeah.
not going to be like 3 to 4 weeks of shipping.
Like inventory tracking has come a long way.
I mean, still, man, 2 day shipping on Amazon was the biggest fucking deal. I
I
remember
know. Yeah.
we were ordering shit on Amazon. I'm like, oh yeah, can't wait to get that in 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, and then Juan pulls off like next day or same day bullshit.
I get same day now.
Do you?
One or two item. If I order it early enough in today, like there's probably certain items I can order today and get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And there has been one or two
Sometimes
things
I
that
do that. Sometimes I can get 1 day shipping.
I think there was one day I did order it in the very morning and I got it by the evening. Forget what it was.
That's when it's impressive to me.
I think it was a very generic item that like I think it was like a shampoo or something like that. Something they would
Yeah.
100% have stock in
Gotcha.
locally. Um it's more products like that, like a home good type like shampoo, soap thing that I can get same day because I think they have just a bunch of stock everywhere in the country for those.
Yeah. And that makes sense.
Yep. Um yeah, bought it. Then I had to go to Target. I hate Target. It's just so expensive, so busy.
It's that upgraded Walmart.
But they got the best blankets.
Yeah? Find a good
The-
one?
the- There's like no, I've had so many. I have this one, I have that one back there. We have like 5 or 6 of them now. But they're like the best fleece blankets ever. Um, Costco, like Costco. Did not get jerky meat though. It wasn't as good on sale as it was last time.
Bummer.
I think I paid like 4 something a pound last time. So yeah.
Uh, I think I talked about this on the podcast. The Groundhog Saga
Oh, did you get it yet?
has been concluded. I got him.
Has it?
We got him.
Like, ladies and gentlemen. Is
Ladies and
that? Oh,
gentlemen,
that's what the.
we
I
got him.
thought.
That is what that meant.
Oh, I thought it was for something completely else.
What were you thinking?
I thought you were trying to tell me that you got all the episodes of the show downloaded.
Okay, now that we got him then. That happened today.
Yeah, I was like, oh, all of them downloaded, and I was like, oh yeah,
Nope.
he's probably excited because
No.
we waited all that time to get it, but we
I
didn't
got
get it yet.
a I got a notification on my phone from my camera system that there was movement, and I saw it quick enough that I saw him. I got him. He's done. No more
Sweet.
digging in my shit. Eric would be
Um,
saddened.
kill him?
Yeah,
Kill him with.
22 mag.
Were you just camping out there, or did you get it like in the cage
I
and you just like ended him in the
nope.
cage?
I popped open a window and took him out.
I told you you were just gonna lean. Yeah. You told me you weren't gonna be able to just lean out the window and get him.
He was never coming in like window range, but then for some reason he was, and he was just chilling there.
You have the fucking rifle right next to your desk.
No, I had it somewhere ready though.
Okay, just in case.
It was well, I knew there was a problem.
Did you?
Yeah, I knew I had this groundhog about.
See, I can't. You know, I I saw. Well, okay.
He was a little bit of a fat fucker too. He was
Um,
chunky.
Madeline had a. These squirrels are keep trying to like get in our pool to like drink, but I think they're gonna drown because the water level's so low they're not gonna be able to get out.
Yeah,
Madeline had to
sounds
fish a
about
dead
right.
bird. She had to fish a dead bird out of
Oh
fucking
God.
pool that died trying to drink and couldn't get out. Um, but man, she murdered a family of ducks.
Ducks.
Yeah, so I saw ducks the other 'cause when our pool got really like swampy with algae, they were loving it. And
Yeah.
then under the bushes we started trimming. She found 4 eggs, and I was like, "Oh, well, I've never seen her sit on them, so they're probably like abandoned or like old." So we crack them open. They looked fresh, but I'm like, they still weren't like nesting on them, so they probably were
Yeah.
dead. Like probably were bad. But apparently ducks will lay their eggs and then wait a little bit to nest. Like they lay 1 egg a day, and then they'll nest on them when they're all laid. But they won't like
Mm,
nest on them before they're all laid.
you killed some ducks.
Yeah, she fucking murdered the. She just chucked the eggs and like, they broke them all open. I told her it was fine, but like, can't be my fault if I didn't
Poor
do it.
ducks.
They haven't been back. No, they have been back. They just they just quack around. Um. Oh, what else? Yeah, we did that.
I played Terraria. I think between last time and now.
Yeah, a whole fucking thing of it.
Yeah, you know how that goes.
Um.
Me and Burry went hard and then finished it.
But like, do you guys even get enjoyment out of it anymore?
Yeah, I think we enjoyed it.
You just like,
It was good.
but like,
I don't know what to tell you.
you guys like barely even like play it. So
I don't know about that. We definitely played it.
you do, but it's like 2 days worth of playing it.
It's a short game. What can I tell you?
It's not a short game. You guys have just found like the most optimal way to like miss all the. Remember when we used to play Terraria? You play for like a week or two.
Cut them numbers back. Those are rookie
Y-
numbers.
It is because you've literally reduced it down to like
This was
nothing.
modded too. We had thorium installed, which is like, hey, more stuff, more bosses.
Um, the but yeah, it's, I just can't see. I can't keep up. I don't have enough time to like play a whole set game through like 50 hours in like 20 minutes.
What to tell you,
We never
man?
we never beat super hardcore. That was hardcore.
Are
Whatever
you
the
talking about?
hardest one is.
Oh, the master mode.
Master mode, yeah. Bro, we beat that other mode in like 15 seconds after we learned we could dupe everything.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. We can just dupe money. Give me all your money. Just dupe, dupe, dupe. Here's all the platinum. Dupe, dupe, dupe. Here's all this.
So I've learned how to make money now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fishing. Um,
I thought they changed fishing.
hey, it don't matter. They did. So like as soon as we hit hard mode or whatever it is, Not expert, hard mode. Yeah, you can fish and you get all the crates, like the fancy crates.
Mhm.
Well, the combination of like 4 mods makes it possible. Okay, the unlimited fishing rods is one of them.
Okay.
So what you got to do is, at some point, you got to do a few angler quests, right?
Mhm.
One of the mods messes with the angler, which means as soon as you give him a fish, you can ask him for another fish and give him
Oh,
another fish. Okay?
this is
So you can
endless.
go through angler quests. Every so many angler quests gets you another bobber on your fishing rod.
Mhm. Oh my god.
So
You're just grabbing 50 fish a time.
you get to like 30 fishing bobbers at a time and then get into hard mode. Throw on all the fishing gear, get a unlimited crate potion so you get crates out the ass, okay?
Mhm.
And then you combine that with the auto trash mod that has auto selling enabled. So instead of trashing it, it sells it, but automatically.
Yeah.
And then you just go through the crates and tell it to auto sell basically everything you don't need. And then you get like a few thousand crates in like 30 minutes and make like 50 platinum.
You know,
Great.
you got it. You've locked it down.
I know. Then you get to
But
reforge everything.
oh my god. You know what? I'm sure you'll.
Terraria, great game.
I'm sure you'll beat it even faster.
You know, maybe. Maybe next time we go vanilla master mode again and take our time, which
Um,
means like a full week.
I think they're still making another game, and I hope it comes out sometime.
I don't know what their deal is, to be honest with you.
I feel like they just don't know how to match. I feel like they've, if I had to guess, and I might be completely off basis, I think they've tried to make some other games, but then they've been so unhappy with maybe how they felt compared, like when they say to themselves, "Is,"
Terraria was magic.
but yeah, but like for some people like this, where they keep saying final update, but they can't drop it, because I think they're in love with their game in a good
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
I think that is absolutely correct. Yeah.
like Terraria Aether or whatever it was. I feel like they were making it, and they. I feel like the reason it was canceled, whatever they say, the reason it was canceled. My belief is it was, oh damn, this game just isn't good. This
Yeah.
doesn't meet the standards of what we did before. Why would we release a game that's worse than our first game?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's completely off basis, maybe there's other things, but they definitely are in love with their game and they can't walk away from it. And I don't know if if they're not able to recreate the magic they did, I don't know if they'll do it. They don't seem like sellouts.
Yeah. I agree with everything you just said.
Tetris. Terraria.
It's the 10th best selling game ever.
I think it's the only game they made that I know of.
Well, like some people could argue that Starbound is in the same realm. Apparently, they made Pixel Piracy and Pixel Privateers.
Oh, they made Pixel Privacy.
Okay, published. Sorry. They
So I
published it.
I
I
liked
don't know.
Pixel Piracy, but I don't think it was very well liked. Like there was almost no one that played it.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard of it, to be honest with you.
I think if you Google it on YouTube, I know I think Etho was the biggest person that played it, and he played like 2 episodes of it.
Gotcha.
But it's an,
I don't know. Why did my Discord crash today?
This was a freaking Wikipedia
I don't
page.
even understand why Discord crashed today.
It's a Wikipedia page.
What the hell is going on with my Discord? My computer has been running at like 40% today, and it still crashed.
Damn.
I didn't even get to the spreadsheet yet.
That's not gonna cause any issues.
I don't get it, man.
Um, whatever you were showing, I was making a comment on, but I can't remember what you were showing. Oh yeah, pixel piracy. I think if you go on YouTube, I think
You were saying like
Etho.
Etho is one of the big ones. Let's look.
I don't know.
Pixel
He's not anymore.
piracy? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it looks like some people have played it kind of recently. That have like Etho was like the biggest name when you like Googled like playthroughs of it. Oh yeah, he's still like you
Yeah.
scroll pseudo far down, he's like
Well,
right there.
that might just be an age thing, you know.
Yeah, but it wasn't played a lot. But I loved
Well,
it. It was
I
just
know
like a little like
this. I
you
know
pick.
this guy, and he's playing it recently.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it was kind of
I
like
haven't watched him in forever. Holy shit.
what's the best way to describe it? Kind of like an FTL. If FTL was a pirate
Okay.
game,
Yeah, I got you.
you ever crip, you like built your ship, you like had events that would kill or do crew, and it was fun. It'd be one of those games that like I wish NL would have played because I think it would have got better or bigger.
What? Not fucking Dredge?
Oh my god, I sometimes with him, I guess
I couldn't
he's so.
stand that.
I guess I guess I know it's a good game, and I guess he just needs so many games because he's just so bored of it. Like he can't like he needs games and he randomly plays them randomly because he plays so many games. He just needs to sometimes just do whatever, not care about anything.
He doesn't have that. I mean, I guess it was Isaac, but he doesn't have that core game that he has to play. So that
Yeah,
means he's just all over the place.
well, he's still
Okay, so
super auto
super
pay.
auto pets, I guess. Yeah.
he's
But like it changes, you know,
he still fiends 2 episodes a day of super auto pets.
it's not like he's been playing CS:GO for 10 years and that's all he plays.
I know. But super auto pay, he's still fiending 2 episodes a day of that. That's a lot of super auto pets.
It sure is.
I don't get it too, because one always has a thumbnail and the other one like doesn't. Like one has like a
I think I can tell you the reason why. One is
what?
a stream game and one is a recorded game. I think
Okay.
one he's is on Twitch and he also records them because he just plays it that much.
Oh. Yeah, I never really noticed the difference because he's just sitting there. Like, yeah.
Maybe try and keep a closer eye on it and see
I
if you
haven't
can
watched it
figure
in
it out.
forever. I'm waiting for like my next kick where I start watching it.
Okay,
And
yeah, fair. Like
does
this day, 2 days ago, he was in just chatting, probably because he didn't have a category for a game that he's playing.
yes.
Then he was in Mr. Sun's Hatbox, then Super Auto Pets, then Wild Frost, then chess. Just like, what in the world is going on with him?
Um, you know, he's a man of many games.
That is for sure.
Well, you ready to finish the spreadsheet off?
I'm ready to finish the spreadsheet.
Well, it's never finished. The last booty
I'm
has
ready to be
mixed.
caught up on the spreadsheet.
Till the last booty is mixed. We you know. So in reference, it's still relatively new, within 8 months. So like everything
Yeah,
about this is like modern,
it is the newest, in fact. Big booty
modern
mix.
music. modern sound clips, modern thinking from them.
Yeah.
I say modern clips when we'll go on more, but sound clips like they're the most relevant because they're pretty
For the
recent.
one, there are some time. Like, I feel like the sound clips have been. You get some old ones, you get some new relevant
Yes.
ones
Yeah.
together.
Um. Intro.
Intro.
I didn't think it was that great.
Okay. Intro. I loved the songs that they were using because the song is one of the ones that always played on the radio station of Forza Horizon that I loved a lot.
Oh, is it?
So, and it was one of like the title songs almost, I think, of Forza Horizon. I think 3. Anyways, great song. I think they strung out their intro too long though. It was
Yes.
like a 3-minute intro.
I didn't like. I got really sick of uh the song that they used from Netflix show Stranger Things.
Okay. I can see that.
It got overplayed.
Yeah.
Um, but it was 7.
The man says 7. I gotta go for 8 just because of the song that they were using because I
That's
like
fine.
it so much. But like that song is really pulling some weight for them.
Yeah.
Sound
Oh man,
clips,
bro. No, Mikey. No.
it's a
That is
9 just because of Mikey.
no, Mikey. No, that is so not right.
Dude, I remember when we listened to this live and
Oh, we
heard it,
re-listened to that like 4 or 5 times.
I was dying when I heard that. Which, for anyone that doesn't know, is the Mercedes Benz like head
F1.
engineer, the F1 head engineer.
No, Team Principal.
Team print. Okay, I couldn't.
But
I
because it
didn't
was
remember
Toto.
what his. It's
It
Toto.
wasn't
Yeah,
Bono. It was Toto.
I couldn't remember what they called Toto though.
Yeah,
So what number are you giving?
9. It's a 9. I like the It's Corn. They had a couple other good ones.
Yeah, like all
Um,
the other ones were good, but Toto coming in,
no,
Toto
Mikey,
was great.
no, that was so not right. It was so unexpected. I didn't realize they would throw in like an F1 because it's kind of
Yeah,
nichey.
it is, but I keep hearing about it more and more lately.
More people are well. It's because
It's because Drive to Survive. I think that got a
the
lot of people into it too.
the push to America has finally worked, and more people
Yeah,
than ever are into it. But I don't. The some people I know that have kind of watched it don't really follow it in the way that I think like European like I think
yeah,
they
but they
watch it, but
know
I don't think they
enough
follow
that
it. Yeah,
they can get the memes, and that just makes it blow up more.
yeah.
Like if you can get the clips and understand what's going on, it helps.
Man, I'm getting the track list. I just listened to it today, but I have to always like look at the list of songs.
Yeah,
See, they come in and out so quickly.
they do, for sure. Um,
Um,
Taylor's still on. She's there.
Main song or a feature?
I'm on the wrong list to be able to tell you. Hold on.
What's a two front? Oh, they had an early song
It
feature
was
over there.
a feature, not a
Interesting.
main.
Uh, see, plan per. This is. I will say what I remember about this one is they did pick a lot of TikTok songs.
Did they? Okay.
Not a lot. They picked. They were definitely they were hot songs of the time.
Well, I think that's the
But
thing too. It's like the TikTok songs are popular songs, so why wouldn't you try and put them in kind of thing?
yes. I don't know. Put me. I gave the last one set. It has to be a 7.
I really
Yeah.
liked it.
There's a lot. I think there's a lot of EDM stuff, wasn't there?
There was, yeah. I'm deciding between an 8 and a 9. Like, I thought it was really good.
No, yeah. It makes sense.
I, I came into this thinking that this was gonna be the top one. I think I gotta give it a 9. I really enjoyed the songs. I couldn't find a song that I didn't like in it. I don't think I remember thinking about it being like, huh, I haven't heard a song I didn't like yet. I'm going for
Yes.
a 9. I'm coming swinging. And as far
Now,
as flow,
I remember when we listened to it the first time. Um, I remember we listened to the first time. I think my comment right after we finished was, "Wow, that wasn't my favorite in terms of song selection and like they had the good sound clip, but there was definitely other ones that had like some better, not better, but like more good ones in like 10 for 19.
yeah,
It, I said it had the best flow of any Big Booty mix.
I really thought it was good.
It flow. I don't think there was like a minute of dead zone. I don't think there was any harsh like they switched up on me that it didn't sound good. Like if it
I
did like kind of harsh, it was because it worked.
Yeah, I'm giving him a 9. I thought it was really good.
I'm going to give them the credit I gave them originally. I'm gonna give them a 10 because I think it's the best flow.
I don't see
I
an
don't
issue
think
with it.
they could get one that flows better. Like if it would be have to be so different of why it
Yeah.
flowed better.
I was doing things while I listened to this. I think this deserves a re-listen personally,
Hmm.
with more dedication to listening to it
Yeah,
because I thought it was really good.
I 8. Where does that put it for me? Like second best,
825 for you, which is second best behind.
third best.
Is that Fruit Loops? Oh, third best. Okay. And for me, it's top of the chart.
That makes sense. Yeah. Great. Hmm. Interesting. Well, hmm. So I still so it's your top of the chart, but I it's your top of the chart, and I definitely thought it was good, but I still have one I think is even better. Okay. It's not like we both had one that was like 875 as our top. My top is like a step above even your best. A minor step, but like you
Yeah,
didn't have a 9.
you're right. I did not. I think that just came down to music preference too, is what the
Oh
difference
yeah.
was.
Yep. I think that's where like our big if we would like if to summarize like you and me's score differences, a majority of I think the difference would come from song selection.
I tend to agree. Yeah. It'd be interesting. I feel like lately I've been liking every other one as far as songs go more.
I feel like they like
Like I don't know if the fall one is the more EDM related one and the spring one is not so much. I don't know if
or
they're doing it consciously or if that's just how it works out or I don't
or
know.
it's just something where the one has a lot of songs you like and the next one because they used a lot of songs you liked on the one before there's a lot of songs you're not as much of a fan of. It's
Yeah.
probably something dumb. Like, yeah, it's interesting. So my highest was a 9. So I never highest was 9. I think I guess for it to fall as a solid big booty mix. Well, where's the line in the
What's the
sand for me?
cutoff? Like 7?
Well, is it?
For you, if it's above a 7, it's really good. For me, if it is a 7, probably. Yeah, I'm looking at like 7 being the center point.
I think mine is if it's above a 7, it's a good mix that I like. If it's a if it's a, yeah, if it's above 7.5, if it's above 7.5, I think it's great. I think that's the best way to put that. I'm trying to like look.
Yeah.
I still think like I still go back to Big Booty Mix number 7, and I
7 was like
wish
the first really good one, I think, from what I remember.
it just doesn't. It had great songs. I guess it was the flow and the intro was bad. The flow was okay and the intro was bad.
Yeah.
And then 11 through 13 for me were just they were all solid. It dipped down with 15, back up, and then to the moon.
Yeah.
It,
I mean,
it was interesting. I didn't know what to expect when I was gonna suggest this to you. It's like, are you gonna do like an average?
I was gonna do formatting to
Ah,
highlight
gotcha.
some.
I, I didn't. 3, bad. You know one we won't be listening to in the car?
What's that?
I think it was trying to go off your score. What was like the really bad one? It was in like the first 5.
Number 4 dipped down.
Oh,
Like
is
we
that what it?
got better and then tanked at
Yeah,
number
that's what it
4.
was. It was 4. It was just I think we like both came in like what did we just listen to?
Yeah, like what the fuck was that? And then 9. 9 tanked too. 9 was bad, apparently.
Oh God, wait, what? I don't
The
remember
colors
that
help
one.
the colors help you see a lot better.
I don't remember that at all. How did that dip down to the worst one?
I don't know, but it was bad.
Oh God, I still think about that Toy Story.
Dude,
I'll be
so do
honest.
I.
that one, that one stuck with me. If I ever had to like tell them like,
I'm gonna have to listen to that again and remind myself.
you know, if I was ever gonna like meet them again and they like ask me like, oh yeah, you like the mixes, I'm like, yeah, like, bro, you hit. I don't know what you thought. I don't know what you guys were on for like number 2. You're like, oh, hear me out. Let's do Toy Story with this, and I'm like, you fucking just
You've
nailed it,
got a friend in me.
and you fucking just tanked 4 more big booty mixes. Then you got great, but like you hit that one moment, I'm like, damn, these guys know what they're talking about.
That was like the epiphany moment of like, holy shit, this could be something.
Yeah. Okay. We have 2 months till 2-ish months till the next one, so this segment is over. This one's done. We can put it in the books. We can.
What was that mixed with? I can't even remember.
I can't remember at all, but I liked it. I know I liked it. I'll have to like randomly give this to Burry. Be like, hey Burry, if you're ever looking for a big booty mix,
Yeah,
I wish we could have done this with him, because I'd be curious where he falls.
yeah. I went looking to see if I could tell what was mixed with, and it's not. It's not easy. I don't know.
No, it's just too early.
Yeah, they didn't. They didn't keep track as well, or whoever
How do,
did it didn't
how,
put as much time
how
in.
do we con Burry into doing this?
I don't know. I don't think he would. I don't think he would have the dedication to keep doing it like that.
I know, but I'm so curious. I'm curious where he falls closer to me or you.
I would wager towards me, honestly.
I know, but sometimes he's a wild card, and
He
I don't
is.
know
He
what they.
can be absolutely. But like to put it in perspective, he sent me a DM with a song yesterday, and it was more on like the
EDM.
electronic side of things.
Yeah, Ah well, I'll lose some and I'll lose some.
Like, he is the one that introduced me to Monster Cat like 10 years ago.
God, I forgot all
It
about
was
Monster
like,
Cat.
yo, check this out.
Did they have their whole own like radio station?
I think they did that for a while, yeah. Of
It was
like
I don't remember what it was on, but it was like a Monster Cat like live, and it was just cause they had so much
Twitch
content
and
to like.
YouTube, yeah.
Yeah,
They threw it on everything.
was all their shit royalty free?
No. But it got weird. It used to be that if you they had some subscription service that was
Oh, is
like
that what it was?
if you are in Monster Cat Gold, I think it was called, they let you use any of their music on anything that you're making money off of.
I just feel like it was used
But
a lot.
then they kind of got too big for that, so some songs aren't on that kind of thing.
Gotcha. I feel like I remember hearing it a lot, and I couldn't remember if it was just because they had a
Yeah,
good like
because
model.
they did. It was accessible enough if you were making money off of it that it was like I think they were only charging like $5-10 a month or something. It wasn't all
Yeah.
that much to put good music in stuff. So,
Okay.
but
So.
yeah, like he introduced me to them when they were still doing albums
Mhm.
in like the single digits.
Damn.
They did 30 and then they stopped doing that and just started releasing stuff.
Yeah.
So it was forever ago at this point.
Well, Bruno. Y- Yeah, I don't know. You know.
I
Whatever.
do know.
Well, do you know what else?
No,
There's
what else?
there's nothing else because that's all we have for this week's episode of Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast. Thanks for listening and goodbye.
See you later.